Which one come? Hmm? Near, nearby. Okay. But what is this place? Where have you come to? Baba's home. Baba's meeting. What else? Speak from your heart. What do you feel? Baba's home. My home. Destination. Oh, Baba's home. Yeah. Yes. Bhai, where have you come? You're thinking. You're for the first time. Acha, first time. So everyone, welcome. So see, one person welcome, and now everyone is welcoming you. So you don't even know where you have come. The first time you're coming here. So we all welcome you and just feel God is showering you with flowers. Welcome. Good. Very good. So that's why my question will be like, what is she talking about? So he's your teacher in the park. And our brothers, what place is this? What does it mean to you coming here? Means coming home. Mhm. Baba's Milan. Mhm. I, my home. Yes. Positive vibrations. Nice. Yes. Most peaceful. Yeah. So everyone like coming here? Yes. Okay. So it's Baba's home. And what home means? When we say home, huh? Temple. When you say you're going home after you finish here, I'm going home. So what is that home like? What do you feel home is? You feel at ease, you feel comfortable, you feel the vibrations of your safety, protection, relax. Yes, it's your space, right? You feel very comfortable in your own space. What you can be and what you can do at home. You can't do it just anywhere else, right? Because it's home, so you relaxed yourself. And so for me, I always think that Baba created three things. Three things. First is home, family. See, when a home doesn't have family, it doesn't feel like home, right? What everyone looks for at home. Family. Everyone wants family at home. Huh? Yeah, you want family. Everyone wants family at home. Someone is missing at home. You look for them, right? Or you miss them. Wherever they are, you still remember them because home means family. And so this is God's home. And so our coming together is family has come home. God God handpicked each one of you and brought you here and made each one of you belong to him. Then only we can be family. Because family is not just a word. Family is belonging. Family is belonging. Belonging to whom? First, we always belong to parent. Na? Parent gives us birth. So if parent gives us birth, parent also have that love for us, that care for us. Think of all the qualities now of parents. Parents, when that baby is born, when they look at that baby, they are so proud, they are so happy. Yes, this baby, this child has come to me, and hold that baby with so much love. Now what happens? That baby start responding now with that love, right? Remember, whether mothers, fathers, remember that this baby is also responding with that love. And as much as the parents is sharing that love with that child is growing with that love. If parents are confused, parents are in conflict, parents are having hard time, all those kind of things, which happens, it's same thing baby will feel too, right? Child will also respond to same. But here we belong to God. We say God. God gave birth to me. God says, I am your parent, you are my child. This belonging of family, of first belonging to God, belonging, we say here Baba. Shiv Baba means my supreme parent. So supreme parent gave me birth through whom? Through Brahma Baba. And so both parents now look at me and hold us very dear to his heart and say, child, you belong to me. Now, the home means also brothers and sisters, right? When there is a home that only has one child, that child is looking for another one, right? Everyone knows that. And this is why parents, they always say, I have to have two children at home because one is missing. They wanted the other one. And so that relationship keep on growing. And so here we are all brothers and sisters, children of one supreme parent. And so when we see that this is God's home, God's family, then our hearts, when we come here, I have come home, as many of you says, because the feeling of the qualities of home is in Baba's home. And we bring that also with us. One is those who live here. They have a big responsibility. But each one of us, we are all brothers and sisters, no? So children also has to come with those qualities also. No? Imagine you have a home and you have 5 children. One is caring, one is less caring, one is naughty, one is like this. Parents will still say they are all my children, right? But who will attract the parents' love more? As parents, the one who is, yes, who is obedient, who is very loving. Does it mean that the parent doesn't love the other one who's not? Parent loves, but they don't attract it as much because that child doesn't know how to take it. But with God, we are all taking from one source, one supreme parent. We all have same parent. And that one parent is giving us everything that we need. So it's home, it's family. So each one of you, every day you step your feet in and you're coming, tell yourself, I am bringing something with me, which is very valuable for this space. I am bringing my pure love, my pure vibrations, my pure feeling of caring, my pure feeling of, oh, this is my Baba's home. What can I do? Something, that pure bhavana in the soul, that every day I am leaving something in Baba's home when I come. some vibrations, which is so pure, which is so elevated, which is so highest, because God is giving to me, that changes into my thoughts, my feelings, my vibrations. So that's what I'm filling the space with. So whoever steps their feet here, what they will feel? They will feel what each one is leaving here. Like Bhai is coming here first time. Now, isn't it a different space you're coming into? It's not like a normal just walking in into any just any space. It holds a very beautiful vibrations. Now, who created it? Four walls doesn't have it, but it's everyone's pure thoughts, pure feelings, purity which you're bringing in. It stays here. So we keep that most elevated, highest vibrations. Right? Next, Baba opens university. Same children who is studying as a family, who is he created as a family, now is studying. And so this is why we say this is godly university. Sometimes you have these older Matajis, they can't walk, so they are in wheelchairs. So someone is pushing them. So people ask them, where are you going? I'm going to godly university. And they have their notebook and pen, and they're going to godly university. The pure pride that I am studying in godly university. And in this godly university, we only have one teacher. One teacher. Everyone might be sharing knowledge. They are instruments. But the one who gives us knowledge is Supreme Teacher. Supreme Teacher who is ocean of knowledge. And this is why all of us who shares knowledge, one of the most important quality is that the intellect has to be very humble. If there is any trace of ego in our intellect that this is mine, I cannot share Baba's knowledge. I cannot share Baba's knowledge because that ego will interfere of I know. Even like all of you, you will go, you will study here, you will learn something, and then you will go out there and you will share with others. But you will always remember who gave me this knowledge. God has given me this knowledge. God is teaching me. Even though sisters are there, while sisters are there, sisters are still not there. Who has given sisters this knowledge? Shiv Baba, Supreme Teacher, has given this highest knowledge. And so all of us are studying in the same godly university. And in this godly university, where the little children, have you seen little children studying? Yeah, in this university. And you see someone who is even lying in a bed and can't move. All are studying same study. Same child will study, I am a soul, and stand up and tell I am a soul. And where was I? I was in Shantivan, and there was a little 7, 8 year old, and she speaks with such authority of knowledge, very clear. She's speaking Baba's knowledge. And I said, look at this little child, very little one. And so happily she's speaking Baba's knowledge. Now that purity is there. So all of us, where we are studying, godly university. Who is studying here in this godly university? It's the students of the whole world. Because this is why here we don't discriminate. You go to China, if you see how the Chinese are studying. You go to Spanish countries in the Americas, you will see how they are studying. You think that all the murlis which Baba talk about, Lakshmi Narayan, all he explains, the whole cycle Baba talks about. You will think that those souls cannot understand, but you will be amazed that they will speak such fluent Gyan of explaining Chinese language. Yeah, they will speak in whatever is their mother's tongue. So they all speak what that same one is teaching. So language doesn't matter. What matters is the understanding of what Baba is telling us. What is that knowledge? When Baba says, child, you're a soul. Now all of us will say same thing now. One can say it in Chinese, one can say it in Spanish, one can say it in Russian, one can say it in Hindi, one can say it in English. You can choose your language. But I am a soul is truth. I am pure soul is truth. I am powerful soul is truth. And I, the soul, belong to Supreme Soul is truth. What language do we need? Language of love, language of heart, language that God gives to us, that truth is the language we all speak. And then Baba teaches everyone, and then he organized the same family. No? The days of Brahma Baba, when Shiv Baba came, this is where we say how this organization started with God using a human chariot, Brahma Baba, whom we lovingly call Brahma Baba. And so Baba is speaking through Brahma Baba. So we are born, we study, and then same family, he organized them. And they start doing bigger things. They moved from Karachi and they came to India in 1951 and expansion began. While they were in Karachi and Hyderabad, they were just like family and students. Oh, family, and then they were studying. But then when they left Karachi and they came to this part of the world where the headquarters is now in Mount Abu, he starts sending them out for service. And so they start organizing themselves as to how they will function, how they will do, what they will do, all of those things. And so today we are in about 130 plus countries, organization. You go to any part of the world, we are all studying the same study. Same study. Same Murli you read just now or they read in the morning in United States, they just finished their class. Same study. Not different. Same. So see how we are together. So even in our study, we are organized. Whatever we are doing. And so it's a huge organization. Very big organization. And so take that pure pride of where you have come, why you're here. And these days that we are passing through is the most valuable days. Is it very easy out there? How much sorrow is there? How much chaos is now in the world? Have you ever witnessed so much chaos? So everyone is but 30, 40, 50, 60. Have you ever seen the world like it is today? We have never seen. Every day is something that is happening. Now, if every day something is happening which is chaotic, it means there is more sorrow. So, all of you are very lucky, you're very fortunate to have come in your life when there isn't that much sorrow for you. There might be something bothering, but it's not as intense. as some souls in the world are facing. And so think that you're very fortunate that these days that you have now and you're studying, let me study as much as possible. Because we do not know when that will also come to an end. So I need to pay attention. I need to feel that these moments, every second of this time, is most valuable. Everyone feels it's most valuable because every jewel of knowledge that you receive, every jewel of knowledge you receive, take it and use it. There is no time remain where we are lazy, where we are careless, where it doesn't matter, later I will do. That time is over. And so all of you are coming. We always say those who come now, they get the butter. The daddies, our senior daddies, no, original souls used to say they had to make the butter. And then we are the ones who came later and we enjoyed the butter. So here you all are also enjoying that butter because it's ready. And so enjoy it because this time, these days are also, as much as it's very valuable, it's also very much numbered. And so take benefit of this time. Like Baba was saying in today's Murli, what was one of the most powerful thing he told us today? Don't look back. Make it so simple. Don't look back. Don't turn your head back. Yeah. Why do we turn our heads back? What is there behind us that we want to see? Can I see at the back and see in front of me at the same time? So when I turn my head at the back, then imagine I'm missing what is in front of me. And if I'm missing in front of me, I've missed my fortune that is in front of me. Because what is behind, I've left it. I'm not going to get it back. I've passed it. And so keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Today, everyone, learn this lesson in a most powerful way. That my thoughts, I am not going to keep going back to the past. We have habits, no? Habits, and we call those habits sanskars. And those sanskars means I'm going to look back at the back. I'm going to think what happened yesterday, what happened last week, what last happened 10 years ago, what happened when I was a little child. You go back in time. Keep going back. So where do you think everyone is living? They're living in the past. Right? Living in the past. So if we're living in the past, then what would the present and future look like? Same, no? Same. No difference. I might be doing things, but the experiences of life will be same like my past. This is why, last week, not last week, I left New York. I forgot now, 2 weeks ago. Um, I was sharing in one of our program, and I was telling them that how, you know, many people suppress the things of the past. They suppress it and they leave it. And then when they get older, and little dementia here, there, something comes up. That thing which happened 80 years ago, 60 years ago, whatever time period, that sorrow is emerging because that's what they're thinking. Why? Because that scene in their life stuck in their soul. The scene has stuck, the experience has stuck, the feelings, all of that has stuck. And so all they're doing is living in that moment of whatever time. And so see how deep is that sanskar, that at present day, how many times through the day today did we go back in the past? Can you think? That I went back and visited things of the past and people of the past. Somebody said this, somebody did that, this one should not say that, that one should. And we're playing these records in our minds, not realizing that when I'm playing these records in my mind, I am making this record become more powerful inside of me. Deeper impact, deeper impression, deeper the memory. I'm making this scene of the past to become present and living in that. So I have no future, my future is safe. So when Baba says to us this deep lesson, past is past, it's over, it's gone. Learn the lesson of what you need to learn. What do I need to learn? When Baba says past is past, can I just forget it and say it's gone and it's over and I'm not going to even think about it? It's not possible. It's not possible to just say, somebody said such mean things and you say past is past. Can you do that? No, you will think, right? So, what do I think at that time when that person put me down or that person was insultive or that person did whatever? What should I think? I have to think. But what should I think? Hmm? Can I think that God chose me? I am such a precious child of God. I belong to God. And that soul maybe is having a bad moment. Let me have a pure thought for that soul, pure feeling for that soul. Let me bless that soul. Can we do that? But you know what we do? We want something from that person. Why this person is doing this? This person should not do this, but this person should do like this, right? This person should do like this. So the moment I'm thinking that this person should do like this, it means I need something from that person. I want that person to be how I want them to be. And in your life, can anyone be the way you want them to be? You have your own children. Can they be the way you want them to be? You have a vision for them. You have a thought for them. But what happens? They can't be what you want them to be. It's not possible. They, poor thing, they try also, no? We were all children. Everyone tried. But you know that what is in your sanskar is there that's going to play out anyways. It's going to play out anyways. And so this is why God Himself has to teach us. Because no human being can make us change the things we want to change in life. And we don't want to change anyone in life. What we want to change? Ourselves. Imagine this study is all about ourselves, all about our transformation, all about us to be happy, to be peaceful, to be loving, to be kind, to be all those beautiful qualities. That's what this study is about. And so just think about it, that if I can spend this time in this study where I would let the past be the past, but I can only do that by giving. I've got to give to all the souls who I have difficulty with. Can we give to them? Somebody insult you. Can you still love them? Can you still give them a pure thought? I am a pure soul, you're a pure soul. Huh? You can do it now. Yeah, if someone says something, I am a pure soul, you're a pure soul. They criticize you 10 times, 20 times. I'm going to say, "Hmm, you're a beautiful soul, you're God's child." Sometimes these things are very tough. We find it very tough. No, it's not. It's not that it's that easy, but if you look at Mount Everest and the climbers who have to climb, that one step is important. First step, second step. They had to rehearse, practice, practice. Even the avalanche come down, how they will save themselves. They did, no? Yes, some die, but some reach also. Now just think this is the highest mountain of your life. But because we have the one with us, highest parent with us, our teacher with us, and our supreme guide with us, it becomes easy. But our heart has to want to do it. We have to have that much feeling of love for ourselves. I have to have that love for myself that I want to change. I want to be peaceful. I want to be happy. And my Maha Mantra is I don't want anything from anyone. So if my mind is looking for something from someone, I say stop. Stop. Don't go there. Why? Don't go there. That's where your trouble is. That's where your difficulty. So who created the difficulty? I just did because I want. So think about it. Think about your life now of belonging to God. It's the most beautiful life you would ever have. In all the births you have taken, change one body, take another body, do all of that. How many lifetimes? This birth is your highest birth. Because it is this birth with God that is going to make you the highest. Yeah, Baba would say, you go to a medical college, a medical university, what you will become? You'll become a doctor, nurse, or whatever you're studying for in medicine. You want to become a lawyer, where you will go? You can't go medical college for that, right? You have to go to law school. So this school is going to make you what? What this school is going to make you? Happy soul. What else this school is going to make you? Uh-huh. Mm. What you're going to become? Like gods and goddesses. Everyone has seen picture of Lakshmi Narayan, Sri Lakshmi, Sri Narayan. They are human beings, right? And they're human beings. Just like they have body. But what does their body look like? What the divinity that you feel from them? Complete purity. This is why they are remembered as equal to God. And they worship them as God. Worship them as God. So highest amongst human beings is Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. And imagine that's why God has come to make his children become like Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. Sri Lakshmi, Sri Narayan is worshipped because of the divinity in the soul, the purity in the soul. The soul who studied and became number one. Now, that's where all of us now, belong to God in such a way, study with God in such a way that you are going to become like Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. Everyone has picture of Sri Lakshmi, Sri Narayan at home. Yes, you look at that and say, this is my image of perfection. Wake up every morning with intoxication. Baba, look what you have come to make me. You've come to make me so elevated like Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. Wake up in the morning with such enthusiasm. Don't wake up, oh, I'm so lazy, I need to sleep. No. If I will sleep at the time when I need to wake up, then how will God give me? I have to wake up. I was in Madhuban, our headquarters in Mount Abu, and I just came yesterday evening, and I went and spent a few days at our Brahma Baba where he used to live, and we call that place Panda Bhavan. Panda Bhavan. Very simple, because Brahma Baba's where he used to live. How much time do I have? Sorry. Finish? 10 minutes. Thank you. So I was where Brahma Baba was living. His room where he stayed used to be like a thatched hut, it's made of branches. He lived very simple. And then children were also living. And then whatever building he was putting up, he said, this is for the children. So children will live there, but he stayed in his simple little space. Now they had to remove all of that and build a little room. So we call that Baba's room. And that room has so much vibration of power, so much powerful vibrations. That whole land, Pandav Bhavan, it's such a place that you walk in and you can feel yogis lived on this land. It's like it's so profoundly powerful. I will encourage everyone to go. Anyone here has been? Yeah, you've been? Okay. So I went there and I spent about 3, 4 days. So one of the things I always do when I go, I would like to wake up 2 o'clock in the morning. So I say, Baba, you used to wake up 2 o'clock in the morning to remember Shiva. I want to have that same experience of how you used to wake up early in the morning and sit and remember God. And because Brahma Baba is not God, he had all that effort each one of us were making. He had to make that same effort. So he used to wake up 2 o'clock in the morning to remember God. So I would wake up and I would leave. My building was across the street, and I would walk over and reach there. And I would think that I'm the first one who will be there. There is always already 15, 20 people sitting in the room. And I said, look at the wonder of Baba's children, that feeling to wake up early in the morning. It's like that pull. And so I would sit there from that time until 4:15, 4:30, because our morning meditation time, everyone knows, no, is 4 to 4:45. But when I go there, my meditation is not 4 to 4:45. It's have to be up by 2 o'clock, because how Baba did it, I want to do it. And these are things that, you know, take few things of Brahma Baba's life, what he did, how he practiced it, and you do it. Don't just do it, understand it. Understand everything that you're doing. Don't follow anything blindly. Don't even just do it because sisters tell you you should do it. No. Understand what you're doing. I am a soul. Yes, I heard I am a soul. What I will do with what I am a soul. Let me practice again and again. I am a soul. I'm pure soul. I'm loving soul. I'm powerful soul. So peaceful. That peace. That peace is yours, no? How did you get that peace? You practice. You practice. Now that is faith. So when we hear we are a soul, we still become bodies. But when you experience you're a peaceful soul, what happened? There is faith. Now that faith is not blind faith. That faith comes from your experience of peace. Imagine in the midst of a crisis, you can feel God's love. Situations come to your body, situation comes to family, situation comes wherever, whatever happens. Imagine at that moment you can feel God's light, God's love, God's protection. Now that is faith. To say just I have faith is not faith. It's like bhakti faith, Bhakti faith is like everyone say, leave it to God. Leave everything to God. Here we don't leave everything to God. God says, you leave it for me, you're not going to get kingdom. He says, no, you have to do it. But how you will do it? You will come to me. So whatever we have to do, we need light, we need love, we need power, we need peace, we need purity, we need all the qualities, right? So when we come to God, what He gives to us? He gives to us what we need. And then we go and we do it. You think He's going to fix all our situations? Do you think that's what God is for? To fix all our situations? No. He gives to us so that we can take care of ourselves. And we are not out to fix situations. What we are doing? We are fixing what's happening in here. This is the only thing we can take care of. And that's what our whole study is about. How to create such a beautiful space in the soul that I can be so peaceful and so happy and contented that even the sky comes down to earth, I will still remain who I am. Someone was telling me a story yesterday or day before yesterday that there was an earthquake. Where was the earthquake? Philippines. That was recent. But there was an earthquake that happened somewhere. And this sister was reading Murli. This sister was reading Murli. And the earthquake is happening and she still continued to read the Murli. She didn't stop. Now that is faith. Bangkok. Huh? She continued to read the Murli. Doesn't matter. Let the earth open. I am with God. I'm studying with God. Now, how many can do that with that faith? So, I mean, there are many situations which many are facing and how they are working. It's companionship with God. It's feeling with God. God is not someone I'm just thinking, let me give him this fruit, let me give him this flower, let me give him this, and I feel, yes, I pray to God. No, God is my very own parent. How do you love your parent? Now, can I love God the same way? Can I feel so close? That's the relationship you have to create with God, that He's so close. Nothing and no one should separate me from God. Nothing and no one should separate me from God. That much love has to flow from my heart to God's heart, and then from God's heart to my heart. Both. Yes. So remember who you are, remember where you're studying, and whatever you're doing, you belong to the largest university in the world, largest organization in the world. Feel that. And most important is this study, right? So let's have some nice meditation now. Is that okay? Anyone has any question? Yes. Everyone heart is happy? Yes, bye. Yeah. That is why I'm saying two, Shibaba and Brahma Baba. God is the supreme soul Shiva. Huh? He doesn't have body. Not the one that has a body, but the one without a body. Light, point of light. That's why you see we have here na point. And then Brahma Baba, he's the founding father. So he was that one whom God used as a human instrument. Because if he doesn't have eyes and mouth, how is he going to speak what he has in him? He's ocean of knowledge. So ocean of knowledge has to speak. How will ocean of knowledge speak? Through the mouth of God. All of that, that is why you will take the classes. I would invite you, the sisters are there, they will give you the foundation course. You will be amazed in 7 days what you will discover. And whatever you will discover is already in you. It's not new. It's very much there in the soul. And you're going to listen and you practice and you'll be amazed to see what you will be emerging from the soul. So you take classes. Yes? So I'm glad you're here. You're here in a higher grade class. But while it's higher grade class, it's applicable to anyone because we are all children of God. Cannot speak a language that no one can understand if they don't. If they want to understand, they will understand. If they don't want to understand, they will block it. So we all want to study from that one now. Yes, everyone? You're happy with your study, right? Yes. So let's have some yoga now. Because see, Baba always says studying knowledge is not remembrance, right? Remembrance is very specific. If I say I'm remembering God, do you think I'm remembering God? How many people don't say, you ask them, do you remember God? Oh, I remember God all the time. I can't forget God. And lifestyle, does it match? Does it match? It doesn't match. I'm remembering God all the time, but I'm doing all the things which is against what that remembrance of God will give to you. So when I remember God, I'm receiving from God. I'm not just remembering God. That is why, as I said, it's not a blind faith study here. It's a knowledge based study. You're understanding what you're studying. And that understanding is what is giving you the strength to do it. And your experiences are very much alive, like live wire. Your experiences of life is like live wire. It's an energy. So let's all sit very comfortably. I will share a few thoughts, and you just gently allow your mind to follow the thoughts. It's your mind, but I'm providing the guidance to your mind. And as you guide your mind, you're taking your mind to a space which is inside of you that maybe you have discovered or you haven't discovered, but what new am I seeing there? Okay? So I become aware of this body that is made up of flesh and bones. I am aware that this body is like my car, my vehicle. And I'm aware that I've used this body throughout the day. I've used it for many, many, many reasons. All day I've been using it. From the moment my eyes opened this morning, I've been using this body. And it served me very well. And I also served this body very well. I gave it food. Turn off my attention. I turn off my awareness. I turn off the switch to this body. And I become aware that I, the soul, I live in this body at the center of my forehead, just behind these eyes. Hold that thought for a moment and see that thought. Tell yourself, I'm a soul. And I'm seated just behind these eyes. And this seat is my immortal throne. I'm stable in this seat. Feel the stability. It's an energy. I'm just a tiny point of light. Infinitesimal point of light. A light. But it's an energy that I can experience. I can feel. I take a step deeper within myself. And I'm consciously aware that I'm creating this thought. I am a peaceful soul. I am light. Consciously tell yourself, I am a peaceful soul. I am light. And hold that thought. I am peaceful soul. It's as though I see this light. I am peaceful soul. Full. Second. I can feel courage and determination. spiritual strength that I can be who I want to be, peaceful, full, pure. I take a step deeper within and feel the purity within. I am a pure light. In this purity, there is cleanliness, there is transparency, so pure, light, just like as I go deeper. In this feeling of love, there is forgiveness, there is letting go, there is caring, sharing. A loving being doesn't need anything. A love just is. Having these qualities, the soul needs wisdom, knowledge to use these qualities. Knowledgeful of what is in the being. Who am I? Knowledge that makes the soul sensible. The knowledge that gives the experience of truth. I'm a knowledgeful soul. So into these qualities, there is the feeling of being pulled by the Supreme Soul, the Supreme Light, my Supreme Parent, the one who's the ocean in a point, the one who is ocean of all the qualities, purity, peace, love, these qualities, ocean of knowledge, ocean of bliss, ocean of bliss is my parent. So just feels wrapped in the love of God. heart says to Baba, I belong to you. So, from God, God merges me in His heart. It is the meeting of the soul and the Supreme Soul, the child and the parent. Allow the self for a moment to be so aware of this present moment, of this most sweetest and beautiful meeting. I am meeting God, my parent. My heart opens with love. It is what is in your heart for God. It is the heart of freedom. Aware of this moment. Bring the awareness back to this present moment, where I'm still aware of my most beautiful meeting, the meeting with my Supreme Parent, the one who's the ocean of love. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Beyond the journey. Something, it separates you from something. So hold that experience. That experience is not made up, it's real. You created it yourself. Because whatever you created, it's in you. It's like you taste the sweetness of what is in the soul. So all that beautiful experience. That's why we meditate. That's why, because we know God never sends us empty-handed. He always gives to us. What He gives to us, no one else can give us. It's very Shanti. I know it's done.
Um, Anjani Ben, if you have to go to US, you have to pass through her. You cannot enter Baba's centers in US without her, and she will be the one to welcome us. So even particularly after Didi being having that special role in the organization, Moini Didi, she's the chief of Baba's Siyagya now. So most of the time she stays here. So Anjani Ben and Kala Ben, they are the special sisters who are managing the whole of the US. I mean, the coordinating centers. Yeah, it's a team, but of course, very much right hand of Moini Didi. So we are fortunate to have a good Baba's sister who had done that palna, who had taken that palna from Didi, and that palna she will give to us in these 2 3 days of her presence. So welcome and thank you once again to her also and to all of you. So we'll have a big hand also. In fact, GK2 is her dream center. Mm. It was born like we really want to be the one to search the centers here. So she used to, I and her, we both used to hunt the centers in GK2. So she's that loving for GK center. So Om Shanti. Yeah, Om Shanti.